This is Machuka Nyarieko TV Talk Show, where we analyze politics and governance issues. We focus on national, local, and international news. We examine the political way of our people, social and economic. Nyarieko TV Talk Show, the house of ideas.
Hello viewers, this is Machuka Nyarieko TV Talk Show, the house of ideas, where we analyze issues more especially pertaining to politics and governance. And today we will focus on the function, the come together, the birthday celebration of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta by a host of leaders from the mountain over the weekend. But before we proceed, kindly if you are watching this channel for the first time, subscribe so that you continue enjoying from our discussions. Our discussions are majorly aimed at explaining issues, phenomenons, and events why they happen in that given political manner. And for our resident subscribers, thank you for your continued support. And back to our discussion. This evening, I'd like to pose this question to our viewers. Do you think this was Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's birthday celebration? If it was, why was it being conducted in a stadium? Because in normal cases or instances, birthdays are private affairs. They only become public if you have political motives in most cases. Otherwise, today, most people who are above 50 years of age, you will hardly see them celebrating their birthdays. However, it is easy for one to see birthday celebrations organized in a community for those probably who have gone over 85 years, just celebrating the life of that individual. But now, Uhuru is a young man. He's being celebrated in one of the stadiums at the mountain. Is being celebrated at a time when there are many issues surrounding the deputy president, who happened also to come from his backyard. And that's why I did raise this question. Do you think this was a birthday celebration? Another question that emerges from this event is, could this have been the beginning of the unification of the former Gema nation? Could it be a reunification of the former Gema nation? Or was this function meant to send a warning to the president on what is taking place to the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya? Welcome to the channel, and that's why I did inform you viewers earlier that in this channel we try to explain phenomenons why political issues happen in that manner. The Bible, I think from the book of Ecclesiastes, says that it is better to celebrate the day of death than celebrating the day of birth. It's better to go to the house of mourning than going to the house of feasts or celebrations. Why am I quoting the verse? And at what time do politicians have birthdays, have homecomings? Some times back, when I wanted to pass a given information, personally, now I'm talking from my own experience, and by then I was a student. I decided that the only way I can be able to mobilize people to my meeting is by hosting a homecoming ceremony. So what I did, I organized my friends, literally the entire Kisii, and to some extent Nyamira, young people, from various wards in Kisii County and some parts of Nyamira. I did do the first meeting in Kisii town so that we could make arrangements so that we have homecomings for those young people. And of course, those young people were all planning to contest. So we did that. I planned. Then I was told, if you want to have a successful meeting, you have to inform the OCS. And then I was wondering, will actually the OCS allow me to continue with my homecoming ceremony? And just as I said, I was still schooling, but at a level of masters, and I was expecting to graduate soon. What happened? We planned everything, but remember, the intention was not just homecoming. Coming from where? What have you done for the people so that you deserve homecomings? What? Have you been roasted for 50 years so that now that you are coming back, people will wait for you? Why am I giving this account? I'm giving it because I want to relate it to the birthday celebrations in Mount Kenya over the weekend, whereby Kalonzo Musyoka and Maina Njenga, among other host of leaders, attended. So to answer my first point on this function that was done, first I can confidently argue that it was meant to pass a given political information to the people of Mount Kenya and to the entire republic. Because despite Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta having been our president for 10 years, that cannot make him or his friends to go and attend a birthday which he himself has not been seen. Meaning that there were specific agendas for that meeting. His sons were not there. If they were there, I never saw them. Or even his family, talk of his family. So that was a political birthday for Gema nation. That brings me to the second point. That is Gema. A few years ago, or several years ago, the Kikuyu, Embu, Meru, and the Akamba people were one thing. Before the Kamba separated, of course, for political reasons. And today there are efforts to separate the Mount Kenya, whereby they have come up with issues of Mount Kenya East, Mount Kenya West. Probably they talk of Mount Kenya Central and many other things. This is a signal that this team is coming back together, and this will cause fear and nightmares to the ruling regime that is fighting day and night to chop off part of the Mount Kenya region, that is the Tharaka of Mount Kenya, and probably the Embus, the Meru and Embus. That's could be causing cheaters to the government now, because even the state knows very well that it was not about birthday celebrations. It is a comeback. It's a unity. Another probable reason for this is to send a warning to the President of the Republic of Kenya because of the mistreatment of his debut, President Rigathi Gachagua. Actually, this has brought many people, not just from the Mount Kenya, all over the Republic. No one, not even those communities that are perceived to be against Rigathi Gachagua are supporting what is taking place. Yes, we can have a few, even in Mount Kenya we have a few, those who are supporting, but the majority are not happy. And William Ruto became a president because of the mistreatment. This can sound You know, today people are digital. They get information even before the president leaves the state house. The entire nation and even the group knows what is taking place. Unlike in the past, whereby you could do anything, you could intimidate people and get away with it. The young people today are unique. But do we say Machuka Nyariego TV talk show, the house of ideas? Thank you for your support.